Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm planning to go outside and make a vlog, which is something I've never done before. If you watched my previous video, I mentioned how I want to overcome certain weaknesses of mine, and I think it's a good day to go vlogging outside and see if I can make that happen. If you're curious to see if I embarrass myself or I do well, keep watching. And yeah, let's go outside and see what happens. So I realized that this is not that easy to talk to your camera outside. Actually feels kind of weird, but you know, here we are in sunny Scotland. There were lots of kids outside actually. So I found it very difficult to pull the camera out and start talking. But never mind, here we are, let's continue. I think another issue is that you just never see anyone actually vlogging. Well, I live in a small village, so it's very uncommon to see anyone vlogging. You know, and it's not very touristic, so it probably seems weird seeing someone talking to their camera here. But anyway, I'm in a quieter area, so it definitely seems less like an attention magnet to use this here in this forest trail. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So yeah, it's a nice day here in Scotland today. Nice and sunny as usual. I want to talk a bit about how I was feeling about trying to pull the camera out on the main road. Definitely I felt like I couldn't do it. Like there were kids in the bus stop making noise and I was like, yeah, if I take the camera out here, that's definitely going to be embarrassing. So that's a bit too far out of the comfort zone. But you know, maybe in the future I'll become desensitized to talking to the camera and I won't care. But right now, I still care. But I do feel like in the moment since I started doing this walk until now, my confidence has boosted just slightly in pulling the camera out. However, I am still in a quiet area where nobody else is. So when will the day come when I can do this in the middle of a busy area with lots of people? Subscribe to the channel, keep watching. And yeah, the day will come. The day will come. I'm confident. Although, you know, I think it is important to give yourself credit for certain things. For example, I'm able to talk to the camera, which is something I think a lot of people find difficult. And I found it difficult in the beginning too. But now I've done it for a while, it's becoming easier and easier. And talking to the camera is fine, but talking to the camera while around a lot of people might be a little bit more difficult. But as I said, we'll get there. We'll get there. And my intention with this channel is definitely not to be some kind of guru. Definitely not some kind of guru. But just to show someone who doesn't have these types of skills, learning to gain those skills and learning to overcome challenges that I have, such as talking to the camera in public and just trying to figure out how to make cool videos. But it's definitely an interesting thought that you can turn your daily walk into some kind of interesting content or talk about whatever's on your mind. This is usually where I walk every day when I have a break from my work. And it's quite peaceful, there's no one around, usually. And eventually you get a nice view of the mountains, or hills. Not really that big, these mountains here. I'll show you in just a moment, but I don't know if this camera will be able to do it justice. So you can see the mountains in a distance, but it's a bit difficult to see through the trees. One moment, let me go over here, see if you can see them. Yeah, there, you can kind of see the peak, but I can't zoom in any closer than that. But perhaps I can do something in post, in the editing. That mountain's called Benahee. I'm always very amazed by people who can just whip the camera out and just start talking and not really caring. You know, in those videos where you see guys walking around vlogging and there are people all around them, and yet they don't care. That'll be me one day. Maybe. New skill unlocked, guys. Cars are going past and I'm talking to my camera. Hell yeah. And we have made it home. So, how was it? How was it vlogging outside? My hood is all over the place, but we don't need it because we are back in the house. All right, let's put the camera down and let's change the lighting first before we continue. So overall, I didn't think it was too bad, but I was giving myself too many safety measures, such as only talking to the camera in quiet areas or when nobody else was around. But I think that just doing it eventually made me feel more and more confident as I continued to talk to the camera. And I think if I keep doing this, eventually I will care less. Because I think the main barrier is that you always think someone's looking at you or someone's watching you or someone's laughing at you. As I said, I'm not a guru or anything, but I am someone who has always had these thoughts that vlogging outside is embarrassing or people will laugh at me. I always think that about everything. Sometimes I can't even go for a run outside because I think people are going to laugh at me. Maybe the way I run is funny, or maybe I look funny to other people, and things like that always stop me from doing things I want to do. And it's for that very reason I want to make this channel and push myself to do things and see if I can overcome my own challenges. I think that today is a win, even though I didn't do anything overly ambitious. Just simply taking my camera outside and trying to talk in places while I could. Of course, there were a few times that I didn't feel like taking the camera out. For example, at the beginning, I was walking and suddenly I saw some young people in the bus stop and they were quite loud and quite obnoxious. And if I started vlogging around them, then I'm sure I would have received some kind of reaction. But not necessarily. This is an assumption, you know? And these are the things that I think are important to overcome. Stop making assumptions that people will react to you or make fun of you. Although we never know unless we do these things. But it's that very thought that stopped me from taking the camera out and talking to it. But you never know. As time goes on, perhaps I will gain the confidence to vlog in front of a bus stop full of youngsters. And otherwise, yeah, I'm quite happy with the result of today. I do feel like this will help me feel more confident to vlog in the future. And yeah, I intend to do so. And I even intend to make videos in crowded areas. So as I said, please subscribe to the channel so you can see my evolution in becoming someone who can create travel content and lifestyle content and vlogs about me. I don't know if you want to watch anything about me, but you know, here I am today. I have only 9 subscribers, and perhaps as time goes on it will grow and people are actually interested in what I have to say and what I'm doing, you know? That would be cool. So yeah, leave a comment below telling me your experiences with vlogging outside for the first time, if you've done it before. If you haven't, tell me what kind of things are stopping you. Is it that you feel embarrassed, or is it that you're just not comfortable talking to a camera, especially when there are people around? Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.